What's going on, you guys? Yeah, everyone grab their pink comforter.
I got the worst haircut ever. This is my haircut. Look at that.
Oh, and then you said Pat Dixon does have a past.
Ray DeVito. His chin is kinda neato. He's Ray DeVito. He is a Guido. He's not a pedo. His name is Ray DeVito. Problems with his Vito. He's kind of retardito. It's Ray DeVito. His chin is pretty neato. That Ray DeVito. Your information he'll repeat-o. That stinky Guido. That's Ray DeVito. Rock bottom. Podcast starts now.
Someone was like, Ari Jane is going to release every text message you ever sent her in the past 4 years.
Because he's too lazy to get a job. I mean, what a clown. Seriously.
I felt like I was being treated like I was some simp or something. And it was like, I'm out. Wash my hands. Everyone knows I'm a fucking idiot. I'm not the smartest guy in the room, but Mega G.
Dr. Mega Lies.
You treated me like I was a simp. And guess what? I got the message. If someone stream snipes me right now, it is what it is. I don't give a fuck.
Oh shit, we back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into a place where time goes to stand still. Welcome to a special edition of this Tard Hunting episode 6. With me to the desk, making his triumphant return, Dr. motherfucking Chow in the building. Doctor, talk to me. What's going on, man?
Yo, what up, G? I don't see myself up on the stream, but I'm here. I'm ready, and I'm hunting.
Who's hunting some tards with us tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Let's go. Ray DeVito set to make an appearance here in about 5 minutes. We were on last night. Welcome into the show. I was on last night, man. It was really surreal. It was a surreal experience sitting there at, probably, what time did we get off last night? 1:40 in the morning, almost 2 o'clock Eastern time, 2 a.m. Eastern time. Ray thought it was a good idea to boot up a stream. Did you catch any of this stream, Chow?
I did, man. And also, I just wanted to give you a heads up. On the stream, I don't think my picture's showing up.
Oh, your picture's not showing up. All right, hold on. One second. We'll fix it.
It's all good, though. Yeah, I did catch a little bit of it this morning. Sorry I missed the hunting last night. I was already asleep when he went live. Had to get a little rest last night, but there we go. Looks like I'm up.
Yeah, you're good. Even Mega G's got to get some rest.
Exactly, but I did catch it this morning, and it sounds like the roast is still on, which I think everyone has opinions on it, whether they love the idea or hate it. But
Ray just has to do this roast. We discussed this. Last week, last night, 2 weeks ago. Stuttering John isn't going to be present for this roast, and Ray still thinks it's a swell idea to continue on. How insane. Why do you think this is? Why do you think he has to do this roast?
Well, so the whole thing spurns from him taking offense to Stuttering John, calling him annoying and not a good comedian. And Ray's whole identity is tied into being liked and a great comedian, even though he's the only one who believes either of those things. So he took it super personal when Stuttering John was prodding him, poking him a little bit. And now he's singularly fixated on this idea that he has to roast him because everything he believes he is wrapped up in this idea that he's a great comedian. Stuttering John ain't shit, and he's gonna prove it to the world. Even though Stuttering John never said he wanted to roast him, never wanted to. It's just no one wants to do it except him. But it's funny as hell to watch, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, this is the roast nobody is asking for. These are just getting more hack by each roast that comes out of it. I think the last roast was what was it, Pat Dixon and Mike Boschetti?
Yeah. They just stink. Like I brought this up many times, but roasting roast comedy was like a fad, like rap battles on MTV. Like, remember it was like popular on TV for like 2 months, and it became the thing, like, oh, roast battle. And that was like a decade ago. And it's not funny. It's not really all that entertaining. And once you put it online and do it over a Zoom, it just stinks. So I don't know why even Kevin likes it. I guess like because people gave him money for it last time. But
well, dude, yeah, they cleaned up doing that roast. The first time, especially with Ray and Chad, where you had, you know, some of the, you know, the bigger donors in this universe just already, you know, saying like, no matter what happens, here's 500. You know, it doesn't matter what you make in super chats. There's already a cash prize. And I think that happened. The same happened again with the Boschetti-Dixon roast. But there's going to be no funding for this. There's, again, the person, it takes two to tango. It takes two to roast. And the other person isn't going to be there. So it's just going to be Ray talking to Stuttering John on a live stream. Like, I mean, it's bizarre, man. I mean, I'm here for it, obviously, but it's just nuts. It really is nuts.
Well, I don't get what differentiates, like, what Shuley does, what B. Dablin does, what Carl from WATP does. Basically, they've just roast Stuttering John all day, every day.
Right. Well, that's what some people were saying. It's like, what is Ray gonna say that hasn't already been said by, you know, 70 podcasts?
Right. So I mean, I want to see it. If he is like the most meanest, vicious comedian of all time, and he's just a cruel but funny roaster, I want to see it happen, because the Chad and Ray thing, I actually rewatched it, and there wasn't much to it, man. Like, I couldn't really crack a smile or even chortle to myself about anything there.
I think both were poor. Both roast deliveries and jokes from that roast, Ray and Chad. But I think, you know, the audience hated Chad more, at least at that time, and where it was enough to give Ray the edge. And now I think that, you know, this has gone. Maybe we could pinpoint, you know, that as, you know, a time where Ray's ego started to get bigger than what it really honestly should be. You know what I mean? And there's been a couple other contributing factors for Ray's ego getting out of control. I mean, I think that's one thing you said to me last night, like out of control Ray's back at it. So,
yeah, as we wait for Ray, I want to point out something funny that I discovered this weekend. So I popped over to the Dry Bar special, and I posted this on X, Dr. Mega G.
I think I could pull it up.
Okay, yeah, if you can pull it up quick before it starts, it's really, really funny. Like, this made me laugh out loud because
it's the comments.
So if you go to
if
you go to the comment section of Ray's special, 40 and single, or whatever it's called, for Dry Bar,
40 and simple,
40 and simple, yeah, even though he's 50. It's just a bunch of people being like, you know, I don't know, I had to skip this one pass. It wasn't that good, blah, 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 that type of shit, you know. But there was one comment where the most popular comment is, I love Dry Bar. Clean comedy is great. I feel this audience made this man's job a lot harder. He had some good jokes, but the crowd didn't cooperate. And the first response in it is, Ray but instead of being on a burner account, he's on his actual official podcast account, and he refers to the guy in the third person saying he is awesome, or he was awesome. So I went down in the bottom and said, basically, this is the actual comedian pretending he's someone else to compliment himself. It's insane, because the only compliment he got in the whole reply section and comment section of his special was him pretending to be someone else.
Was himself. Oh my God, that's amazing. That's amazing.
So go check that out. Give him a like on his comment on himself. He was awesome. Pretty funny shit. You know, that's the funniest thing I've seen Ray do in a long time. So props to you for that, man. That's funny shit. Dude.
It's like in an unironic way too. Like, he's not even meaning to be funny. It's just the situation is funny. You know what I mean?
Right.
But so I'm not drinking tonight. I mean, if I drink on all these rock bottom pods, it's gonna be a nightmare. But we still will play the drinking game. I guess if he mentions the word roast at all tonight, we could you know, you'll hear this sound. and we'll drink up to that. And I'm trying to think of anything. Oh, you have any speculation on who tonight's guest of honor may be on tonight's Big Rock Bottom Pod?
Yeah, I actually was told that it's going to be. Who do you think it's going to be? It's who it always is. It's Quad. I was told by one of Quad's co-hosts that yeah, in fact, there's going to be Quad tonight. So,
well, I mean,
new?
It should be interesting nonetheless, man. Ray again is notoriously late. It looks like, yeah, we are 7 minutes past 10 o'clock. This podcast was set to start at 10, and nothing yet from. Okay, never mind. 10:05. I think he pushed the time back, but the title reads, "Going live at 10 p.m. See you then, punks." I mean, this is like something I told Ray too. It's like, dude, this is like not even hate. He thinks any critique is hatred. But this is what I told him. I'm like, dude, like at the very least, if you can't update and just put a title of like what you're going to be talking about tonight, like, hey, like fuck Stuttering John, the roast is on, see you then. You know what I mean? But it's just so lazy, dude. I mean, I've never seen anything quite like this, to be honest with you. I mean, there's no description. It just join this channel to get access to perks. And that's really Ray's Patreon. So there's really nothing. There's just nothing. And these are all, again, critiques that I gave to Ray. It's just like, dude, try to, just set your channel up a little nicer. I mean, you think if you're trying to be a content creator or just any sort of existence, have any sort of existence on YouTube or wherever, it's like, a title and a description would probably go a long way, no? Am I off by saying that?
No, I agree. And I mean, I think it's twofold. I think he's kind of like playing into like he thinks it's kitschy and like it's his thing, and I'm just a happy-go-lucky dolt, and he's kind of playing that character a little bit. But yeah, I mean, it's what I really get on Zumach about all the time too. It's like, man, you could put a cunt hair's worth of effort into this shit, bro, and you could be way better off. Like, dude, you put nothing into it. But hey, who am I to judge? I'm just a schlub watching him. I'm a huge Ray fan, so I'm not going to tell him to reinvent the wheel. I like everything he's doing.
It's not even reinventing the wheel, and it's just. See, it's funny too. You bring up Chad. I think we've watched these two kind of have a falling out over the past year, and it cracks me up because they both invoke a response out of one another, right? Like Ray always has to mention Chad. Chad always has to mention Ray, and it's fascinating because I think really deep down they see each other in the other person, and it frustrates them, right? It's something I picked up on. Maybe it's not even an original take. I mean, I don't know, but it's funny, man. Because you're right, Chat is the same fucking way. No effort at all.
Right. So, and I get it. I mean, they're making, I guess, money. I mean,
what's your definition of making money?
I mean, like literally just any money. So whatever.
Okay.
Like,
all right. Yeah. I get that.
And I think Ray really does look at it as a social thing too. Like he treats the chatters that he's never met as friends,
Yeah.
These are people who he has a bond with, he can vent his feelings to, so. All right, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are 15 seconds away from the glorious, the one, the only Mr. Tard himself, Ray DeVito.
Even this, he has his own intro and he does this cheap
right.
countdown shit.
All right, here it is.
What's going on, you guys?
Might be one of the better intros in the game, just simply because of how catchy this song actually is. I'll find myself doing whatever throughout the course of a day and singing this song. It's fucked. It really is fucked.
Does have a past.
I'll let the song play here. I'm going to get off screen. I'm going to take us both off screen until Ray comes back on.
He's not a pedo. His name is Ray DeVito. Problems with his Vito. He's kind of retarded.
Gonna take a look at the chat, see what the chat's saying. Thank you all the fellow Tard hunters out here.
That Ray DeVito. Your information.
Repeato.
That stinky
Guido. Ray DeVito.
Rock bottom.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ray DeVito. Whoop.
What's up? What's up? What's going on, you punks? How are you guys? What's up? This is the Jason Bentley, Mr. and Mrs. Bentley. Just came in the mail. Atlanta Braves. Yeah, he sent me an Atlanta Braves hat. And then also, which is cool.
Take the stickers off, Ray. Especially the one on the bottom. Both of them on the bottom.
Yeah, that look went out in like the 2003.
Just got it.
Yeah.
Just brand new. Literally just
got 4 stickers on it. 2 on the bottom, 2 on the top.
And I will say this, out of all the Atlanta Braves hats, if I was going to buy one, because I do like the old Cooperstown hats, like I have the Expos, I have a New York Giants hat. I do like the old hats. This is the Braves hat that I would have got. This honestly would be
thank God. Thank God. I was worried about that.
Remember Dale Murphy?
I was thinking he was going to get the modern Atlanta Braves hat, and that would have threw me in for a fucking loop. Thank God.
Let's find some old. There's Dale Murphy wearing. There you go, right on cue. Dale Murphy wearing the hat that I'm wearing.
I don't got any Atlanta Braves.
When I was a kid, like Atlanta Braves, it was always you had WGN had the Cubs, so you get all the Cubs games, and then you would get all the Braves games on WTBS. So that's what we would get. We get all those games. And Dale Murphy, 2-time MVP. When he went, like 82, 83, somewhere in there, or 81, 82, back-to-back MVP. And yeah, so that's what Bob Horner.
And what? He always does this. He starts a thought and then just veers off into a completely different thought.
There you go.
It's like,
there's the man.
Watching a Ray DeVito show is like experiencing cliffhanger after cliffhanger after cliffhanger.
It was a different day.
Nothing ever gets solved.
Started out as a catcher, and there it is.
No, exactly.
Kind of looks like Ray, to be quite honest with you.
The old 1982, 1981, 82 Atlanta Braves, 2-time MVP. He started out as a catcher. I don't know if you guys know. He's
you told
ended
us,
up
Ray.
being an outfielder. That's what he would lead the league in. I don't know if he led the league in home runs. I know he was definitely a power hitter.
It was 40 years ago, Ray.
But yeah, they got that. And then they sent me this. This is the other one he got. He got me this. He got me.
It was 40 years ago.
And I also got a Cleveland Indians.
Oh my God.
But this leads to my point. Like this is a fan buying him stuff, and he thinks it's like one of his best friends, right?
This, because I do have a
Jason Bentley's a good egg.
Because I do have a
Bentley is a good egg, yeah.
World Series hat that they lost to the Florida Marlins. When I saw this is the hat the Tribe wore when they lost in the 1995 World Series to the Atlanta Braves. So when I first saw this, I assumed it was a 1995. I
wonder how small his head is. Like, do you think he had like encephalopathy or something when he was like?
But it's not.
His head looks microcephalopathy or whatever it's called.
Is that where you got a small head?
Yeah, because it's like wide, or maybe his head's long.
I've seen Ray in person, I believe, twice now, and I mean, it's a standard head, maybe below average. Below average. I mean, I'm not sure what. I guess that's the medical definition.
If any of the Tard Hunters go to a Ray show and can get a tape measurement of the diameter of his head, $500.
I got to get into this. So Vape and Dago, keep those membership tabs open. Vape and Dago, thanks so much, man.
Vape and Dago off the bat, 20.
Thanks, buddy.
Gifted memberships.
So I guess Vape and Dago wants
He's the MVP of this.
OJ, Obnoxious John, to take a train.
Oh, okay. So this is what we were talking about before the show.
Ohio to
right.
Vegas.
Talking about Melton.
My only problem with that, I wouldn't be opposed to it, just doing the content for like content and stuff. But as soon as Hackamania is over, I got to hurry back. I got to be in New York City by that Monday. So I got to be in New York City that Monday. So like if the whole train thing, to take a train there would be one thing. Like that I could possibly do, but to take a train back, I got to hustle back to New York City. So I don't know that, but I would not mind doing
for his free show at the
someone
stand.
Was asking me this, and someone said they would love to do this if the Tampa event, which I wasn't invited to the Tampa event. I doubt I'm going to the Tampa event.
The WATP event.
But, Joey C, because he was on my stream, and he offered to let me stay with him. And people are like, "Oh, dude, you got to do that." And stream and people super chat all the time. That'd be great. And one of them is a high roller that was like, dude, that'd be great. But I don't think I'm going to the Tampa thing. But that would be great to spend a weekend with Joey C. I could spend a weekend with Joey C. Just to spend more than a week. I don't know about all that, man. But yeah.
Great. You'll spend a
It would be
weekend with
cool. I
whoever
like
will
Joey
have
C.
you.
I know people like to give him a hard time. I like Joey C. Is he out of his mind? Yes. Yeah, he's out of his mind. He's definitely out of his mind. But I do like Joey C.
It's like, again, Ray, so are you.
I would spend one night.
You and Joey C are much like the same person.
Joey C. But that would be great to like hang out with Joey C for a night.
Joey C at least gets pussy, you know?
Yeah, in person.
He's had like multiple
Yeah.
wives. He has like 8 kids.
That
you
is
know?
true. No, that's a valid point. Joey C, in fact, does
He's had
at
a
least
job.
get pussy.
Yeah, that
Oh,
would
God
be
damn it.
great to do that. But yeah, man.
From
so,
Christina, right?
who else?
That's
Phil
her name.
Necro? Wasn't Phil Necro?
Christina's his wife now, but he had wives
Atlanta
before that, bro.
Braves
He was a
Oh,
G.
shit.
And right here, man, Jason Bentley donating 20 memberships. Again, keep those membership tabs open, you guys.
Nice.
Fuck yeah. Fuck
So
yeah.
20 times
And
5,
Jason
that's like
Bentley,
100,
finally, a piece of clothing that
Yeah,
makes
it's
you look
exactly a
presentable.
hundo.
200
Now, take
bucks.
that damn stickers. You know what? All right. For you, I will
Yeah.
take the
I think that was the same 20, though. I think he was just putting it back up on the screen.
No, Vaping gave 20, and then Bentley gave 20.
I will definitely,
okay.
man. You bought me the hats. I will take
Then-
the stickers off.
He was probably going to try to return the hat. That's why I didn't want to take the
Yeah,
stickers
that
off.
definitely-
And now that the guy just
Yeah.
gave him 110 bucks, he's like, fuck, I'll
You
take
know,
them off.
Fuck. Yeah, might as well
If
at
you're
this
in New
point.
York City, every Dominican kid keeps the stickers on their hats, which I
Ray,
think
like
is
10
funny.
years
So
ago.
Sometimes I'll buy a hat and I'll leave the stickers on for a day or two, just because I think it's hilarious because a bunch of kids do that. But yes, I agree with you.
A bunch of
It
kids
looks
do that.
Silly as hell to do that.
See, I
Just
mean, you
walking
you could
around with,
tell,
like, the
you
price
know,
tag on
the mind space of
on your
Ray.
sweatshirt,
Like he
right?
is
But
still.
Yes, thank you, man.
I mean, we talked about this, I think, on Tard Hunting episode 1. Is that his Arrested Development? How he's still trapped in that,
80 Atlanta
you know,
Braves.
young,
Who else do we got?
you know, prepubescent teen age mentally.
Yeah.
Doyle Alexander.
Oh, now
And-
he's reading off players
Remember
from
Doyle
43
Alexander?
years ago.
Chris Chambliss. Chris Chambliss was like with the Indians. He was with the Indians. He was with the Yankees and I guess the Braves. I don't remember with the Braves. Bob Horner, the third baseman, and Glenn Hubbard. I remember Glenn Hubbard. And Phil Necro.
His
Yeah, Phil
breathing
Necro
is
was the
okay.
best. Like, Phil
This
Necro
episode,
ended up
what do you think
playing
of his
for the
breathing?
Indians. I'm
I
gonna
didn't
lose
catch
some
it
of
last
them,
night because I
but I'm
watched it on
geeking out.
2X.
This is Jay-
Well, he was
this is
stoned
Jason
last
Bentley's
night,
break.
dude. I mean, he was stoned out of his
Yeah,
gills, so he was just
Jason Bentley.
very
I'll give you
giddy
that.
and very
Phil
repetitive
Necro,
all night. So I didn't really take
this
note on his
thing with the
breathing.
Indians. I think one of the reasons why
Tonight
they
don't
made
seem
the
that
Major
bad.
League movie,
But again,
that
we're only
really
5
old,
minutes in, so
that
anything
really
could
old
happen.
Pitcher, 'cause
He
we just,
also
like,
he keeps
on our
switching
team,
back
I
and
think
forth
it's
between that
because
like stand-up
Yeah.
comedy mic, and then he's
Phil
using the
Necro
little like
75
headphone
years
mic.
yeah, I noticed that too. It's like, you know, he has this mixer and a microphone, which is probably the best thing that he has on this podcast. It's probably the best thing on the show. And he just uses this old Radio Shack 1999 you know,
Integrated mic.
integrated
and
mic.
headphone
Yeah, it's like
combo. Yeah, because I think Brennan does it. So
so right, he's trying to emulate Brennan.
Because he
there's a
literally
big breath, big deep breath in. You can hear it. You just gotta listen for it a little
yeah,
more.
there he is.
Mike's not as hot.
Would
know?
you think that that's you would assume if you saw this guy, you would assume this is the manager of the team. But no, this was our ace pitcher. This was the best player we had.
Yeah,
This
big
is
breaths.
definitely the best player we had. He was our starting pitcher,
He's gasping a little
Um,
tonight.
which is
A
just
little.
hilarious.
It's when he gets all riled
he
up is when the gasping really
Necro.
gets going.
The old man knuckleball. Like that is your imagine that. Like you're a professional sports team and your best
So I didn't pick this up, but do you
looks
know
like he's
why
65
we're
years
going
old. That
through
was it.
America's
Phil
pastime
Necro was
live on air?
the starting
You know why this
pitcher.
Because he got those
Our
free
ace
hats
pitcher.
from
If we had a
one
game
of his
and had
biggest
to
pay
win,
pigs.
this is
So
who
he's
we
like,
took out to
this is
the
a
mound.
dedicated
Our
segment.
knuckleballer.
Plus, it's content for him. He has
Yeah,
nothing else to
like,
talk about.
hey,
So.
Gotcha.
We had two knuckleballers. That's how.
But
So-
yeah, it
that's
sucks.
pathetic.
So if someone
I want to
sends
hear about the
Tom
roast.
Candiotti, who threw a
if someone
knuckleball,
sends
and we
Ray
had Phil Necro, who also threw
a
knuckleball.
sports
So we had-
hat, he's got to
All right, I
break
just
down the
threw a
entire
couple
history of that
points, do
sports
some
franchise.
stuff to
Interesting.
start off the stream and do that. But yeah, I'm not opposed to maybe taking the train to Vegas. But yeah, definitely I got to hustle back to New York City. So I do not know
I got to hustle
if
back.
I'd be able to take the train
I was
back.
telling
Whereas,
Blade before the stream.
someone's got to work. Also, I got the
big
mustache
breath.
going too.
But
man. All right, enough baseball
Gray
stuff. But yeah,
mustache.
thank you, Jason Bentley.
So a week and a
like I
half
said, and
ago,
also, like, I like
Melton
how
did a
this
stream
tweets out,
saying, "I
because
hope
it
I can
looks
pay Ray 500. I hope we sell enough tickets." And then like 3 or 4 days later, he's like, "I'm really hoping I can pay Ray 300." And now I'm hoping I can rent Ray a car or buy him a train ticket to come here. It's like it's progressively getting lower and lower and lower. To me, it's funny as hell, but it just shows like Ray has no command. He's not selling tickets, and he has no backbone to be like, I need this much to do that. He just wants to be a part of it no matter what. So he's going to get stomped all over.
Yeah, and the second that, Melton and the rest of these guys realized they could do this to Ray, because, his lack of fucking, his inability to speak up for himself. Yeah, no backbone. You're absolutely right.
Hat that I got.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see that progress over the next like month or two.
Instead, because they like kind of look the same. Like one's the M, then the other one's a W. But
yeah, no spine.
It's definitely
Ken
the
would
Braves
say.
hat.
No
That's
spine.
Shout out, Ken.
my top choice, I will say. So thank you so much, sir. I appreciate it. You're a good man. You're a good man. And tell the missus I sent her the best. And yes, I will yell at Kevin next time Kevin yells at me on behalf of Mrs. Bentley. But yeah, thanks, buddy. And yeah, the Braves, they look good again. They look great this year. So we'll see if they go.
The season hasn't even been close to starting.
I haven't even thought about baseball.
So I do see them going to the playoffs. What they do in the playoffs, we'll see. It's it's a crapshoot.
Been thinking too much about Black History Month.
My tribe's in the worst division in baseball, so hopefully we stand a chance as well to get to the postseason. Johnny Payton, take off the white stick. Take off white sticker. Only reflective one is cool. I took them all off. I know. I look to. I always keep them on for like just a day, just to be obnoxious, just like whatever. Pretend like I'm a kid.
To go to the high school to try to show off to the boys and girls.
He just said it there to pretend I'm a kid.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah, out of respect for Jason Bentley, I got to take the stickers off immediately. Immediately, you got to take them off.
To pretend I'm a child.
So yes, I got the stickers off. Johnny Payton.
I go
He
around.
always wants to be a kid.
I go around wearing diapers and drinking out of bottles and sucking on pacifiers still to, try to be like a kid. I mean, that would be a sentence I wouldn't be shocked if Ray said from his pie hole.
With you.
This is nuts.
That's a very
50-year-old man child. We should Ray should name his next special.
Cereal, but I will, man. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I go on record as saying that is my favorite cereal of all time. And I did not think they did cereal commercials anymore. And then I saw a Fruit Loops commercial.
Oh my God.
The other day. So apparently you still do. I was at Planet Fitness running on the treadmill like I do.
The Klein host hates
and
Jason Bentley.
Man, I haven't seen a cereal commercial forever. And then a Fruit Loops commercial. So they do. They're still out there. But then again, I don't watch TV that much anymore. But
where's John Dalton?
Yeah, I will say Cinnamon Toast Crunch is probably.
Dude, I kind of want to get him on Beer
Musk,
Musk, bro.
Look, that's on you. That's on you completely.
Two. But I'll
Talk
go
conspiracies.
With that. I will
the Sixth King, as he calls himself.
Sixth King, yeah.
Curious Kalu. What is your?
I told you, by the way, that he was. When I saw his screen name, I knew he was Oh, he answered our question. Hat size 7.5.
I'm gonna get a haircut.
It's not big, but it's not small.
City next week, so I'll try to.
No, but I told you when we were watching, when we saw him in the chat first, I saw the 369. I knew he was a Tesla dude instantly. I knew he loved Nikola Tesla because, he's a kindred spirit of mine.
I'd like to get a mustache going, just to do it. My dad had a mustache. I never had a mustache. I figure let's try to get one going, but
it's going to be gray. It's going to be white.
And I do like,
that, right?
like I said, the old timey baseball teams. That's probably my go-to with the hats. Would be old.
Ray, your dad fucking hated
another
you.
Good hat. On my list of hats.
You know what I mean?
Remember, he ratted out his dad for beating him to the school
with the mascot.
I think so.
Like the bird.
Yeah.
This one.
It's one of his stories that he tells all the time. Like he wrote a letter in school about how his dad beat him, and then like the police came to his house, so he like ratted on his dad for whooping his ass for being a dumbass.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I just remember
This would be
the story. His dad would go take a shit in the bathroom while he was showering.
Yeah, and his dad would shoot all the dogs and stuff. That's one of his favorite stories. He always tells a story about his dad shooting the dogs, and he laughs his ass off every time.
It's so ridiculous.
But I do like this.
Peter Sky Parker says he said his dad only beat him because his mom told his dad to do it. Of course.
Are you from the Baltimore area? Is that the Baltimore? I know you're going to say DC, but I would say like that's like a pretty cool hat. And I also like.
Yeah, you called this right at the top of the show. Hat shopping with DeVito.
Is the Orioles?
Yeah. I mean, this is
also
insane.
A baseball cap. Like he's wearing a cap. Like he is the cap. Is this Inception? Like it's him wearing
breath
a hat.
in.
Now,
Big
is he
breath.
wearing a cap that
I haven't
has
seen
the
any
mascot
ball
of him
scratching
IFC?
sniffs tonight,
And
but
the mascot of him.
The night is young.
The night is young, Dr.
And then on
Chow.
that is like the bird also wearing a hat. That's a thing of him. You know how. You know, it's like these stream snipes, like stream snipe, where it looks like when everyone's sniping each other, it's like 9 different screens. Like how deep does it go? But I think that's the coolest Baltimore Orioles hat. Like that would not be, if I had to get a Baltimore Orioles hat, I would go with that.
Again, not finishing sentences.
But again, that's got like the
we love
the white
chatter.
here
199.
as well.
Tard hunters need to encourage Ray's mustache. 100% agree.
Like the
I don't hate it.
My Expos hat is like that, but yeah.
I want to see what it looks like. It's not gonna make him look like a kid anymore. He's gonna look like an old grandpa. So
I'll tell you that.
I doubt it'll last long.
I'll tell you this. It would look great for thumbnail pictures. I can almost guarantee that. I don't even hate it though. Yeah, let's encourage Ray to grow out a mustache.
My hat size.
Anything
Friend.
at this point. He's got to change it up.
You're 6 years older.
You think he could grow hair over his fucking X on his chin?
Like that's the other thing too. Like he wasn't that.
Because he needs to
wasn't
cover
old.
that the fuck up. Yesterday.
But he looked like he was like a 80-year-old man. Like our
Yeah, he
manager
should
at
grow
the
like a
time was
beard or
Pat
something.
Corrales, and Pat Corrales looked younger than Phil Necro, and also Phil Necro had that like that little gut on top of it. And then my favorite Phil Necro
Ken,
is
exactly Ken.
Phil Necro, when he got thrown out of a game, I don't know if I can even watch it on the stream, but when he got thrown out of a game, it's worth going to. He was pitching for the Minnesota Twins, and he got called because they would scuff. Like he was also a knuckleball pitcher.
Exactly, G-Rob.
And he got caught scuffing the ball.
We're really doing
And they're
baseball
like,
talk.
He went to check his pockets.
We're in
and
it.
He purposely, as the umps are there, he like takes the.
I have the tard in my
wires
sights
and they
now,
were
Chow.
behind
Do I pull the
and, like,
trigger?
throws it in the air behind
The
him,
sad
and
thing is, I know all these stories.
Just watch both of the umpires' eyes go.
Yeah,
But he
that-
sucks at telling them.
Like just float in the air and like land behind them, and they're like, "It's like, oh, dude." You're
Basically,
busted."
this
Like, you
old
literally
pitcher was
see-
like
he's
cheating, and he got
watching.
caught, and
They're
he
not
tried
even
to
looking at
like
Joe Niekro anymore. They're just like watching
ditch
thing
the
fly in his
evidence,
pocket,
but-
and they, like,
Yo, read
both
Chris's
go over
chat.
and pick it up, and
Read
like,
Chris's
all right,
chat.
he's like, you got me. You got me.
Ray's chin is
That's the way
sponsored by
you get
Xbox.
Boom! Sick burn. Got him.
What you talking about? It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Joe Niekro. It's a great moment to watch.
Sorry for the way I
Minnesota
read it. I didn't
Twins,
get it
Joe
at first,
Niekro,
and I still don't. But
getting
Well, because it's an
ejected from the
X.
game. What's
Oh,
up,
nice,
Quadfather?
nice.
How are you, homie?
hey, Quad
Hey, what up?
Father,
Oh, God
Doing
damn.
good.
dude.
How about yourself?
co-host with the
Good,
most.
man. How was your stream?
Their audio is so
Yeah,
loud.
good. Good times.
I got a gift from Jason Bentley.
Nice. We
Yeah,
can do the
Atlanta
hats
Braves, right?
again.
Yes, and then he sent me a Tribes hat as well. Cleveland Indians, the Chief Wahoo. I thought because the Tribe wore these hats when they lost to the Braves because Jason Bentley's in Atlanta, is a Braves fan. hence this
Doxed.
hat. But I thought it was going to be a World Series '95.
He just dox his biggest fucking
just to throw some
pay
salt in
pig.
the wounds. 'cause
That's
the
great.
year we lost
Good
to the
hosting
Braves in the World
skills.
Series.
Yeah, man. I remember.
quads and thieves.
Yeah, I had to watch the Braves
Oh,
on
God.
TV all the time back
That's
in the
what I
day.
said,
You remember when they were
WTF.
on
Audio's a
TV,
mess,
yes.
man.
Yeah,
I'm like
exactly.
riding the slider
Yeah,
hard
what?
right
They
now.
must have made a TV deal with those guys back in the day.
Well, yeah, they were
so
based.
could
It
be
was
on.
Ted Turner. They were based out of Atlanta.
Yeah.
Same thing with WGN, which was Chicago. Or no, what was WOR? There was also one. There was also like
Horror.
a local one for some city. But I remember we would get the Cubs
War.
games.
Or
and
sounds like
we would get the-
Orlando,
War.
but
No, it wasn't Orlando. But there was another local. Maybe there wasn't a baseball team there. But I
Oh my
remember the
God.
Braves and the Cubs were always on.
Now let's think back.
Then the shitty
40
Cleveland
years ago.
Idiots, as we lost. We were horrible. We were
Where's it at?
atrocious. But yeah, we were. That's why they made the movie Major League. It's pretty brutal. Jimmy Fallon for the twats that snipe because they have no content. Hashtag no content tards. Oh, the people. You know what? I look at it like this. Like
Wait, is he talking about
like, I know
us?
Chad,
I guess.
Like, quits streaming once someone
We are
starts sniping
sniping.
them, like it's the worst thing ever. I look at it like this. It's not a bad thing because it keeps all the people I don't want in my chat out of my chat over there.
Wow, you hear that,
Oh, is
guys?
your chat nicer?
Yeah.
You noticed?
You
when
hear
they're
that?
Sniping you? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm just saying.
Have
like,
you noticed a
it's-
difference?
No, but I'm saying it's all the people that don't like me. So yeah, go sit at the kids' table with them. Go sit at the kids'
Oh,
table.
Colt C's over here.
We're still at the kids' table, by the way. if you
Oh, the
didn't-
kids' table.
Yeah.
Dr. Chow, right?
Yeah, it's like I don't care. Like it works out
Ouch.
fine.
Well,
with me.
wait, Dr. Chow, he should probably go sit at the grandma's table. With that hairdo, he'd fit in better at the grandma's
Damn.
table.
I don't
than
even
Sick
know what he
burn.
looks like anymore. He like
Yes, you do. He looks like a douche.
I have him blocked. I have him blocked
What
and
the-
everything just because I just don't like that negativity. So I just
Oh, I thought he said
Ouch,
something
man.
else.
I keep him blocked on stuff. Oh shit! I just
The
clicked
way
it.
he
just
said
a troll, man.
negativity
It's
was
Yeah.
not
very
negativity,
close to
it's,
But
being
it's-
anti-Black History Month.
Dude, we need trolls in this. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm
Yeah,
kind of
we
a
need
troll
trolls.
myself.
Right.
Aficionado.
Yeah, but you're not a dick troll. You're not like
We
saying
just
people are
need good
laundering money
trolls.
and
We
accusing
just
people
need
of
funny
horrendous
trolls.
crimes just because like you're bored and have nothing.
No,
to
I've
do.
never
asshole
accused you of
trolls.
being
Imagine.
irate, and I've totally
Imagine
never
the
said that
world.
Dr. Chow got rich from daddy. Nope, totally never said those kind of things.
No,
I
I don't
would
even.
never do
I don't
that.
even give a shit about that. I like. Go ahead, say the I-80 thing. Whatever. Yes, let's catch
Man.
that guy. Let's bring attention to it, because I have to travel that road. Let's get that guy off the road. That's
Well, wait.
for my safety.
Quad is
Wait,
cutting
wait, wait.
deep
If you
tonight,
catch the
man.
guy, then you're going to
I don't know how
prison.
you're gonna recover,
Let's
Chow.
not catch
This
the
might
guy.
be
don't
this
know,
might be the
man.
last episode of Tard Hunters. Sorry, guys.
It's okay. Let that guy go.
Juan, Father, pretend I might not.
Jeff coming in for $1.99 says for snacks at the kids table. Yeah, dude, I need to go get some fucking Flintstone gummies and Capri Suns.
And they
Gotta
catch
like
him.
that for closer
how
and
about
give him a
that?
little.
So how about that? How about we pretend that could be a possibility? Slightly, that might be a possibility. Who knows?
Let's get into some roast
Who
talk,
knows? It
right?
could be a possibility. Leo Gunn.
Give us an appetizer
Jesus
over here at the
Christ, this
kids
is my
table.
I know,
Give us
seriously.
a roast
Think
joke.
Let us eat.
Podcast.
I'm starving.
A little popcorn.
Now, good riddance, Leo
These-
Gunn. You son of a bitch.
Give us a little taste.
Good riddance. Let him be your moderator. He's yours, Father.
He's your number one benefactor, isn't he?
Jeez.
Maybe.
No,
He definitely
Leo's
buys a
my
little
homie,
membership
bro.
for you.
He's a good
Keep
guy.
him around. Nah,
He's a
keep him
good
around
guy.
for another
He's a-
week at least.
He's
Give
a
him a-
pain. He's a pain in the ass, but he's a good guy. He's all right.
Extend his contract for another week.
He's a good
It's Leo
guy.
Gunn. I'll be going through New Jersey.
I think he hates me, but he used to be a good guy.
I'll text you. If you want to hang, I will yell at you in person. I will give you shit in person, Leo Gunn. You freaking bastard. I tell you, these are my friends. These are my friends, Quav. This is what I got to put up with for my
So
friends.
Leo's never met Ray.
Imagine if
They've
I
like
didn't like
planned on meeting up a bunch of times, but
I think they met once. I think they
maybe
met.
once.
Yeah, I think
You
at
know what I
least
mean?
once, if I'm not
Just trying to be a
mistaken.
nice-
Sorry if that's
No,
untrue,
God.
Leo.
Stuttering John sang a song for me.
He's my
Ray never sung for me. What do you? I sing all the time. What are you talking about? Where's allegedly?
That was super
allegedly, but also
Italian.
really.
What are you
Don't have me
talking
singing some
about?
Songs. I sang "Crazy for You" by Madonna last stream, I believe. Cause I'm crazy for you.
Oof.
Yeah, he gives me songs to sing, and I got to sing them for a little bit.
Yeah, do another one, Ray. Please.
Tell me a song you want
No.
me to sing. No, guy. I
Yeah,
will
do
sing
another one. Please do another
few-
one. Please do
A
another
few
one.
lyrics to that. I'm a horrible singer.
They
Gustav.
usually, when I come on here, they
This
usually
audio's
start
nuts.
asking you to sing heavy metal songs, but you don't know any of the fucking lyrics, Ray. Why
I
don't you
don't
know any of the
know.
lyrics to heavy metal? Come
God
on,
damn
man.
it. Look into
You need to,
compression.
study up on just
and
one
noise
song.
gates,
Memorize
please.
one and fucking bring it next time we do a show together.
Gustav
That's-
asks, "What college team's gear if I was gonna wear a college team, like the team I root for, in basketball and football, just because they're always in the conversation, and I'm from Ohio, would be Ohio State. But I would not want to. I'd feel like a poser.
So
as I
how?
walk around
What are
with a
we in so
Yankees hat,
far?
'cause they're, like,
40
always-
minutes. Okay, so Ray's been on for about
Everybody roots for
30.
Oh, 30, about 30.
Yeah, so no talk, which is kind of shocking about
college
this
team
roast.
here,
Do you
I
think he
would
gets
do
to it
my
tonight, or you think
fellow
it's just
I would do
I
Cleveland
think he
State
will. I think he's got to
and
touch on either
only
Stevie
Wayne
Lou,
State University
Chad,
Falcons.
Stuttering
I would
John
have to
slash
allow
roast,
Green, and I would have to
or
allow
maybe
Williams.
Kevin Brennan. I don't
Why
know.
not Kent
If he
State?
doesn't touch on any of those,
Kent
that'd be mind blowing
I
to
know,
me.
it's fucking
right on
right.
cue, Chow? If you want to read this coming in from Leo
Chad's a
Gunn.
Kent State guy, right?
Here, I'll mute.
Leo, okay, Leo, met Ray at Tiff's dojo once. He tried to follow me home after a gig, so I made up an excuse to ditch him. True story. Okay, so they did meet once, and they're best friends now.
According to Ray.
Because Leo gave him, a couple $100 over the last 6 months. So yeah, they're best friends.
Yeah, I saw
Colt C wants us to sing. I think he wants us to sing "I'll Fly Away," Ray.
Chad Zuma come do the parade.
Is that the Lenny Kravitz song? I want.
We got to get I'll get April Brucker on sometime, and she can sing the. She made a song about Ray pissing in the hallway because he peed all over his sister's house's hallway.
Is that like smoking in the girls' room? The Motley
I don't
Crue
know.
pa-
It was just a little tune she did with the puppet. It was like pissing in the hallway, and Ray got
okay.
super pissed and basically quit talking to her over it.
Sounds like it sounds like it could have been a Motley Crue parody song from "Smoking in the Boys' Room." Not girl. Did I say girls' room? Smoking in the boys' room. You familiar with the Crew, Chow?
I don't know the crew.
Wow, dude, that's your homework for next show. Is do a deep dive into Motley Crue.
Oh, Motley Crue. I know a little
Yeah.
Motley Crue.
Yeah.
I just didn't know them as the crew.
The Crew. Yeah.
Yeah, a little. I know a few of their tunes. I know a little of the hair metal stuff, but it's not my jam.
All right, what is this? A rock bottom podcast? What are we talking about? 80s bands?
It's like, yeah, giant calf
Kill-
muscles. Because every time you walk across the room, you're doing 300.
Turn this back
I
up.
like
50-pound calf raises
Beethoven,
everywhere you
Pink
go.
Floyd, and Kanye. And besides that, everything else I can take it or
Fat
leave it.
guys get hot.
Those are the most three randomest fucking artists of all time.
That's Chad though.
Any
get a
Beethoven I
woman
can
to
listen to.
focus
Any
on
Pink
that
Floyd I
first,
can
that
listen to. Any Kanye. That's it.
The second she looks above your kneecap, it goes downhill real fast.
By the way, we did get a Chad mention
What are
during
those
that.
tattoos of red lightning? It's like, no, those are stretch marks.
Oh,
That's
the
a joke for my special.
Chad stealing the vodka will
Courtesy
probably
of
come
Hot
up.
Carl and his giant calf muscles because he's fat.
People might be
almost
filming
fat,
you,
Chad.
Ray. What you should be using your old material. That's
That is
not
old
funny.
material. That joke's gone. That joke's out there. It's gone.
Ray doesn't have new or old material. I need to just keep reiterating this, that his material is either stolen or recycled from somewhere else, but it's not his. I was showing people last night the comparison about the Dominican haircut, and that's just one example that I just happened to find on a whim, you know?
And I think that's why he's mad at me.
Yeah, I think I'm like 30 to 40% of his material I can directly source to another comic's material.
Yeah.
Like,
Give positive things for.
but I think I can get to like 80, 90%.
John DiCaprio to fucking tear apart. See,
Is he
Giving
still in the
them
neck brace?
content.
Is he still in the neck brace or is he out of the neck brace?
Yeah, who knows?
Oh, we got to get that
That'd be great.
picture of Ray in the neck brace.
It's just a shtick, and the neck brace is just a shtick.
Don't
It was a
tell
shtick,
people my
Ray.
secrets.
Your uncle, yeah, this dude can walk, dude.
It was
I've
a
seen
joke.
fakers,
Just
dude.
like
This
you
dude
put
can
on a
definitely
neck brace
walk.
to try to raise money on
Your Uncle
GoFundMe,
Stokes,
Ray.
Uncle
We saw
Lucky
it.
and my dad have the
Let's see,
same way.
hold on.
Sitting and standing are terrible efforts for them, yet they still want to help. Respect. Getting old sucks.
Leo
Yeah, that's
Gunn.
true. Your Uncle Stokes.
Take a look at
Yeah,
that blade.
people like my
One
Uncle
second,
Lucky's
one
a
second,
big
one
dude,
second.
But yeah, he's like trying to help me move mattresses and dressers. And it's like, dude, you
One
can't.
second.
And the
Here.
thing
Get
is,
to it,
he's a big
Leo.
dude.
That's funny,
He's-
though.
Like if you see him, he looks like an intimidating dude. He's like big. He's not.
Oh, there we
fat,
go.
He's just like a big guy.
What's that about a
You're
neck
just
brace,
like, dude,
Ray?
but he can't. He can't
Yeah,
move. He can't,
exactly.
like, walk. His hips. and knees
Leo
don't
Gunn
work.
coming in. Blade and I both had a bad experience at Tiff's. A hundred. Yeah, fuck Tiff's, dude. If you're ever in the Morris Plains area of New Jersey, just go the opposite direction of Tiff's Comedy Club. You will have a bad experience. They might even try to jump you. You might actually end up in a neck brace, believe it or not. Probably worse than this.
Like your bitty,
Ray.
mitt, right?
So Ray actually had this chick on the podcast once.
I gotta hide your camera.
The
Hold on.
chick, you know, the chick who's all happy next to Ray in the neck brace.
Yeah.
She was on his show once. She wasn't at the accident. She's not related to him or anything. She's just another comedian who like set this up. And I posit the theory that Ray made up even getting hit by a semi because there's no proof that he actually got hit by a semi.
In this
He
picture,
said some
in this
he said
picture,
some lady basically DM'd him and told him like, "Hey, I found your CD at the accident site and you got hit by a semi." But I really think he just made it up for this GoFundMe.
I mean, he made $5,000.
That's good. That's good money, you know.
I mean, yeah, for a fake, hit and run. I mean,
If you saw MLC, there's another way Ray can make $5,000, but I don't think he's going to take it up.
Ah, yes, the old bringing the sister on, Jane.
Yeah.
What's her name? Jane Davinsky or something?
She's some type of Jane.
Oh, what just happened?
Ray only deals in Janes.
Oh, there we go.
Uh-oh.
Sorry about that. It's back. It's back. I don't know what's going on here. I had to update the whole thing. I'll figure it out later.
Of the, it's like that truck with the thing on the back, like the
Teamster
I was like,
Tim was the
Yeah,
guy who
box
hit
truck.
Ray with the
Yes.
truck.
And then
That'd
I
be
get
dope.
there, and he's like, "There's your U-Haul," and it's a van. I'm like, dude, it's not gonna.
I've heard like
Dude, this
7
is
or
what
8
I was
people
like,
take
yeah,
credit
we
for
made a
hitting Ray with
mistake.
their
So I had to,
truck.
like, wait.
It's like
An hour, and then my roommate.
It's like how all those people came forward
was,
claiming they were
gonna
the
help
shooter
me.
at,
Yeah.
at JFK. They all the
helped
people
me put
wanted
the stuff
credit
in
for
the
it.
U-Haul.
It's like that's what's
And
going
then
on in the
that's why I
dab.
went
Is
to
like
my hands
everyone
off
wants
of
to
that.
take
But
credit for
what did
running Ray off the road.
Is the dresser? He gave me the dresser.
Imagine.
The old dresser.
Well,
that
I don't have to
found.
imagine. It's actually a
Yeah,
real
it's at my
fucking
aunt's place.
scenario.
And I'll use my sister's
Why is he
SUV
picking his eye? He's gonna get
here,
pink
'cause
eye.
I think that could fit in the SUV. But yeah, he gave it to me. I was gonna buy it. I offered to buy it from him, and because his cats lived on my suitcase and traveling in my carry case.
The
I
cats
did
were in
have
the
a
top
suitcase.
dresser,
So he was going to buy me a suitcase. I never took him
and he
up
had to
on it. I'm
remove the
like, "Yeah,
cat.
you
We
don't
talked
need
about
to
this
buy
story
it."
last
So
night.
because he goes, dude,
Yeah.
my cats fucked up your suitcase. They still like sleep
Chris
on it every
Mack,
night. He's
we
like, "Just
talked
take the
about
dresser."
this
So that's the least I could do is give you
right
the
before the
dresser.
show
So
started.
I got the dresser.
But yeah, basically Ray asked to bring
So you
his
gotta break
all
it
of his
down into, pieces and sell each
worthless
part with your
belongings
autograph
to
on
his
it.
sister's houses, and they both said no, you can't bring your junk here. So he had to like scramble to find somewhere to put it.
And he brought it all to his aunt's. His poor fucking aunt has to, be a storage unit because Ray's too cheap to go get a fucking, a storage space that's $20 a month.
People are gonna miss the treadmill if you cover
But keep giving him 20 gifted memberships. That's it's all gonna go right back into his alcoholism.
You like the old setup because people
People
really
hate
like
the
the
hair.
trailer for some reason, and I liked it.
Sorry, just part of being a G.
Let me get the
Sorry,
Millennium
Rain.
Falcon. Put that on there too.
I didn't even hear what you
Which I
said.
always said I was going to do.
You need to get your Piazza cards from Dr. Chow so you can display them nicely. Also,
Now, again,
I
I
got
don't,
him, Ray.
if the dude like backtracked and
Here
was
he
like
goes.
cool, then I could be cool with the
Dr.
guy.
Chow, will you be cool
know what I
with
mean? I
Ray?
could be cool, but it's like, come on, dude.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Like,
Is it? Ari
all
was
this
telling me I
negativity,
missed his
yeah.
stream the other night, but Ari was telling me that he wants me to
No
apologize.
doubt,
So
Godfather heard
Yeah.
it
I'll take this
anyway,
moment,
it appeared.
Ray. I
Yeah,
apologize
anyway.
for stealing Ari Jane's StreamYard account.
Wow. Listen to that. That's called growth, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not
Can
growing,
someone
you're
tell Ray
dying.
that I apologize for stealing Ari Jane's StreamYard account once and for all? So he can put it to rest.
Put it to rest. Let's make nice. Chow and Ray sitting in a tree. Leo Gunn gifting does that say 5 win by 2 radio memberships? Leo Gunn, thank you. You're too kind, man.
Thanks, Leo Gunn.
Welcome in Yuchi, Girth Brooks, Doodle, Rainy G, and Dr. Chow. I don't know, for the second show in a row, you've been gifted a membership.
That's my clone guy. He's a super fan. Like
Sweet.
he chats in all the shows as me. So I owe him or maybe he owes me franchising fees. I don't even know how it works in this
On
game.
the mound before me. Maybe that was his nail file.
Thank you, Leo Gunn.
I don't file.
But
my
I'm down.
nails.
I'm down. If anyone wants to be a Chow,
Yeah, the
I can
good
take
old
you
days.
under my wing. You paid me a little franchise fee, and
Wait, this is
it'll change your life.
is this a real thing? Being a Chow?
Being a Chow,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
There's like 3 or 4 different Chows that run around chatting in all these chats. And a bunch of them are in like Belton and MLC and Ray, where I'm banned. So, and Nap Dixon banned me. So it's pretty funny.
Nap Dixon finally banned you?
Nap Dixon banned me before I ever even
Wow.
did one chat. I was preemptively banned by Nap Dixon.
What a
I went in there
bitch.
for the first time and tried to type something. And I realized I was banned.
Jesus. What a pans.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
So you guys heard it today. Dr. Chow not only apologized to Ray, which is huge. Dr. Chow, I just want to, say congratulations. I mean, that's awesome, dude. That's awesome. And you heard it here first. If you want to be a Chow, much like Dr. Chow, hit up Dr. Chow. He'll take you under your wing, and you too could be a Mega G.
Just three installments of $29.99.
Just contact John Dalton for the next instructions.
What happened? I don't know.
Talk to my assistant, John Dalton.
Like everything's just like
Jesus
set up
Christ.
one liner. You couldn't protect a warm cup of piss. And then it's like, you just spilled my warm cup of piss. It's just all quick one liners from Bruce Willis. One of the greatest movies ever. I'm sorry. I love
Movie
that movie.
talk now.
It could
from
be
the
corny.
80s.
I don't give a shit. It's like, what are you gonna do after this? I'm gonna dance a jig. And then like when the movie ends, he dances a jig. Yeah, it's one of the greatest.
Sean in the
Boy
chat
Scout.
said pretending to be Chow worked for him. Probably got tons of
Nice.
pussy.
I could watch that movie.
It does, bro.
anytime.
You have a
That's
100% succession rate, right? As of right this moment in time. That's amazing.
It's so good, dude.
Become
It's
a
so
Chow
fucking
today,
good. I mean, he
guys.
had a lot of good ones. The one when he was dead.
Oh,
the whole
dude,
time,
I'm thinking of trying to take get Joey C signed up for Hustlers University.
No.
Andrew Tate's thing. Yeah, that'd be tight.
No, wait, he actually did sign up for Hustlers?
No, it was an idea. There was someone in the chat last night in Joey C as Cobra Tate. And I was like, dude, how good would that be as like a show series? It's like Joey working through the different chapters of Hustlers University.
Dude, that would be great. I mean, that
Yeah.
would literally be amazing. Joey C, if you're out there.
I haven't even proposed it to him. We're supposed to do a religious roundtable with Ryan Katsu Rivera and Joey C. So once we get
Jesus.
through that, then we'll go on to Mega G stuff or Top G, Andrew Tate stuff. So
Yeah, I'm not buying the whole religious, I found Jesus now. I'm saved, guys. Just donate to my Patreon for $4.99. It's like, come on,
we'll find out. I'll suss it out. I mean, I think it's real.
But I think you have a little bias. I think you're a little biased towards Joey C. I mean, let's just call a spade a spade.
I mean, I'm his first fan, and probably his biggest fan. So maybe, but
Probably his only fan.
probably his only fan. No, he cracks me up.
Yeah, me too.
All right, let's see
but
what
for
Ray's talking about.
different reasons.
The people come here for tard
That's
hunting.
true. That's true. Enough-
Joey is no tard.
the atomic bomb was going to happen. So
Speak for yourself.
Did anyone ever tell him, like, hey, man, you're the bomb?
the only thing that bombed there was that joke, buddy. That's don't worry.
Keep showing back up. Just,
you're good.
Hacka.
Yeah. No, nobody bombs more with jokes.
What's
than
that
me, trust me.
hacka thing? That's like a
a Tukey
potato
thing.
thing or
I'm
whatever.
sure I got you.
Yeah,
Tukey.
Tukey,
Even
yeah.
my hot Carl
Yeah.
joke bombed on
That's
this,
what
which
Quad
is very
Father's best
well
at,
lined.
parroting.
And my favorite thing is
As
hot
Ray
Carl
gulps
loved
a
it.
big old
He like
swig of the
kept
beer.
posting it over and over again. Like he's like, I'm in a comedy special, hot Carl. Yeah, he's a great dude. I fucking love that guy.
He's
Gino,
a good egg.
Gino. Ray, I'm glad that you are away from Shuli and Chad. Even when I
Mr.
was
Chow
with
in the
Shuli,
house.
I
What
was
up,
away
Mr.
from him.
Chow?
Like, I was
Oh
not
my
part of
God,
that
they're popping up
network. I was-
everywhere.
Yeah, I felt like I was a punching bag.
Yeah, it's a game of
I don't
whack-a-chows.
hate anybody. I don't hate Shuli. I don't
In
hate
the
Chad.
Shuli chat, there's
I,
one Dr. Cho
I'm
Rizzo, and it's a
trying to
guy
just get along with I don't
who took my picture
I'm just doing my own thing,
from
man.
one stream and like put the
And
faces
the
like
roast of
sausage.
John is happening
Jesus
Wednesday,
Christ.
not this Wednesday, but
Wait.
next Wednesday. Whether it's on
This roast?
NLC or
Roast
whether it's on my
talk.
own channel,
Drink time.
but it's happening.
So if Wednesday comes and
Drink
he
time.
doesn't show up,
Drink up.
then that evening you're going to roast him. At least get your jokes out of the way.
It's going to be that afternoon because I'm going to be in New York City. And
You guys
I'm
are
gonna
going to want to
stand
be
that
here
night.
for the day of the roast. We're going to
And
get
I'm
some
also
special
on,
guests
Danny
on. It's going to be a
Polachuk.
big
We all
viewing
know
party.
Danny
We're going to be
Polachuk.
giving out thousands of dollars to the
Roastcast
fans.
or,
No, I'm not on
Doorbusters
Voicecast.
to
I'm on
the
Danny
chatters who
Polachuk,
come in the chat
low
first.
value
We're going to be,
mail.
it's a
yeah, whatever
blowout.
that one is. Yeah, I'm doing
That's
that
our- that's like
podcast
our
on
Super
I think
Bowl.
Wednesday
that's what
night.
it's called.
So we're hyped
yeah,
for
Wednesday afternoon. So John's gonna.
We're the
get
only ones
roasted,
wanting
and
the
again,
roast,
it's
basically,
not
us
out of
two.
hate. He's
Everyone
welcome
else
to
is
join
like
me.
the
It's
roast. The roast is
a lot of fun.
cringe. The roast is gonna
Roasting him,
suck.
not his
We like
kids.
cringe and
I'm
shitty
roasting
things.
him though. And
Oh,
it'll be fun.
so you're already
Vicious.
saying you leave his family out of it 100%.
No, I'm gonna.
You said
I got-
kids, so I assumed you were. You
Yeah,
meant
but
like you're not going to go after that shit at
no.
all.
I'm not. No, Quad. I am going to roast John.
Come on,
I'm
Quad.
not roasting his kids.
Yeah,
Am I going to bring up stuff in his life?
of course.
Yeah,
course.
Of course I am. I'm
course.
roasting John.
Am I
Mean
gonna
and
be
vicious.
mean and vicious?
Right.
Of
But I'm not
course.
Well, I mean,
roasting-
like
No.
the Chad roast, for example. You brought up his brother getting run over, which is probably the worst.
Can
thing
I have
in
a
his
few
life.
Ken Griffey
So
Jr.
I
rookie
would
cards?
assume
I
he
can
was
auction
good.
them off at the roast.
Comedy act, that might be the worst thing in his life. That might be the worst.
His
thing in
career
his
is the
life.
worst thing in
I
his
have a
life.
bunch of
No.
Piazza cards. I actually have a
Given
Joey
his
C card
comedy
too.
act,
An
it's
official
amazing
Joseph
his career
Catalano
is
baseball
as well
card.
as it has. Like, given that's what.
Maybe
he's
I'll
bringing to
auction
the
out.
table.
Maybe I'll give away the
Yeah,
Joseph
and
Catalano
Fucking
I
Jasmine.
broke
at
this
the roast.
just to let you know. It is kind of interesting that I talked to someone that had seen last fall him do 2 nights in a row in Dallas. And he
Come on,
did
today, Junior.
2 nights were the exact same set twice, and it was
Well, in his defense,
That's a
yeah,
comedy
that's what I would
set.
do too. If
Yeah.
you came to 2 shows, I'm not changing my jokes. Like, yeah, you don't change.
but it was
I
also
don't
the
think you-
exact same set that he did in AC.
That's not a
so like
Yeah, it was his,
he's always doing
uh,
the same
Kmart
set.
Ready set. That's
So
what
he's-
Chad
Ray's
acts.
been doing the same set for
Old.
12 years.
Right,
Is an
right.
old
You
set.
can
Oh,
go
I
on
don't know.
YouTube
But
and
yet
see
he
Ray's old
just-
jokes.
I'm telling you, on good authority from someone I know and trust, that saw 2 nights in a row of his act and saw the set he did in AC
We
was
get it.
all identical except for one
We
thing.
get it.
On the AC one, he said, "Yeah, how's 2024 going for you, everybody?" That was it. That was the one difference.
Oh, really? I mean, I don't know. I never-
And that's anti-Chad. And for Ray not to bite on any anti-Chad material, I mean, you know, that's a big old
We were
bomb.
talking about Chad's
Yeah.
career.
Like the bombs that were dropped in fucking Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Big
That's
bombs
why.
by Quad
That's why
Father.
I care.
um,
I'm trying to tell you.
Well, one
I'm trying to
joke
let
he-
you know some stuff, man.
Ray does the
well, one
exact
joke he
same
did in
stream
Atlantic
every
City I
night.
never heard
Yeah, I know.
before.
It's like,
Was that thing about
Groundhog's Day for podcasting.
know your
Christian
audience, Quad.
comedy
Know who
show,
you're talking to. A
and
guy
they're
who
like,
repeats everything
celibate,
nonstop 50
celibate,
times
Wait till you're
every show.
married. Celibate.
Celibate.
Wait till you're married. Which is like so,
Hell
like,
yeah, it's a
I love it.
banger.
That's my favorite song.
Ray's waiting till he's married.
Celibate. Wait till you're married.
Ray's waiting for
I
a
want
chick
that as
to
my
be
ringtone.
into him enough to want to.
I only like chicks who like
Wait till
me.
you're married. He's
Well,
a song and dance.
I like an
guy.
athletic chick who's into
I do
me.
know who has that audio if you
Wait
want
till
it.
you're married. No, it's
So he was
It's very
arguing with
great.
someone. He had this fat old retired comic on the other night. Did you see that?
you're right.
Maybe.
It was
Gustav,
the Liam, a guy named Liam. It was pretty funny. The guy was trolling Ray the whole time, and he's like, "Why don't you just quit comedy, Ray?" And Ray's like all offended by it. And then he was talking about getting pussy at shows, and Liam was like, "I remember every chick that I've ever gotten with at a comedy show." And Ray got all like defensive, and he's like, "Dude, I get girls hitting on me. I've had more girls hit on me at comedy shows than you have."
Sure. Okay. Anyone who has to
But that's
brag
the thing.
about that.
Like he thinks if a girl's into him and like comes up to him and is like, "Oh, you did well," like he thinks that's like basically fucking him.
Yeah. Eye contact is practically like having sex, according to Ray DeVito.
He's always I hooked up with her. You know, me and Ari, we shared a bed a couple of times. That's what he started saying all the time because he crashed at her place once, and then in Detroit he slept on the other side of the bed in the 1-bedroom room.
Yeah.
So he's always, I shared a bed with her a couple of times. It's like, I guess technically, you know.
Yeah, well, that's why. I mean, that's what led him to believe that they were practically like an item, right? You know.
Yeah.
He thinks just because a chick talks to him, they're into him. It's like.
Organ done.
Now, maybe Ari was. I mean, I don't know. I think I covered. I know we say no, but I mean, then was it really as simple as that she was just fucking, using them for the platform? Because maybe that could be the case, but I don't really see. I think there was a little bit there for Ari. I mean, she could speak on that for herself, but I'm purely speculating on that. But it just
I think she was entertained by him, and I think she did like him in some capacity. He said and she said they were like really good friends for a long time. Like they'd hang out, they enjoyed each other's company. But as far as I don't know, and I know they did like do something once, and that was like initially what happened. Like that's why I don't think he's necessarily gay, because he was like rubbing up on her or something. He popped wood.
Yeah, but he could also have been thinking about a guy doing that.
True.
And he just needed like friction, He's tired of using his own hand. Again, it's not Ray's closeted. In my theory, he's closeted. So he has to do everything in his power to keep that image up,
I see what you're saying, JCB, but no, Aries confirmed that they did smooch once.
Aw.
Yeah, I have no idea who their second baseman was off the top of my head. If I thought about it, I might.
Second base.
Catcher,
He's talking
Terry
about
Steinbach
second base.
Terry Steinbach was the catcher of that team.
Terry
I
Steinbach.
knew all that shit back in the day.
Sea Caucus.
JN.
I thank God every morning that I'm not from Sea Caucus. It's one of the
all
worst places
about the
to
mandolin.
ever be in the world.
Everyone cares about this mandolin. Bella, member for 1 month. What's up with Chad and your sister and KB offering her $5,000 more to go on MLS? No, my family's not
5-day array.
That's not. Yeah, that's also like that's not even.
He's rubbing his balls.
Well, what if they actually got a hold of her and offered her $5,000?
No, that's like even crazy to.
When he was talking about his sister, he started rubbing his balls.
It is a possibility in this fucking world with these people, dude.
Yes.
You never know.
Yeah, but no, that's not.
Let the interview happen.
Ray, who was the better?
He's so scared of that interview, dude.
Phil or Joe? It was Phil. Phil's on the Hall of Fame. Joe is not.
Cold C.
In the Hall of Fame, but he's in the Hall of Shame.
Chris Mack knows the history. Yeah, he popped wood just from hugging Ari. Oh yeah, it wasn't when they were smooching that he popped wood. It was on a hug. Probably was sniffing her a little bit.
Star fingernails quad. Were the Braves announcers an influence on you?
Yes, young Mr.
Of course
Chow.
not. Like I said,
100%
the only
correct.
games I watched back then were mostly. We were stuck watching the Atlanta Braves, but I definitely only watched the A's games and the Giants games. I did watch Giants games. So I had National
I think I love more than
and
baseball
American
talk
League.
for an entire comedy
Either one of
episode.
those teams out here on the West Coast, I didn't really care about anything you guys had going on the East Coast. I hate the Yankees. I hate everything about.
Hit the like button, you cowards. Let's beat Ray in likes.
Money on teams. They
32 to 30.
Spot their teams. I was
like us
because they spent all they always.
Well, when you
had
put it that
money.
way, I want people to hit the dislike
They were
button now.
smart how they
If
built
you can't
their
even like us, go give Ray a
franchise.
thumbs
And,
down. Just
they've always been
just
like
to
the
stick
number
it to
one
'em.
franchise. The Braves.
Do both.
Excuse me, Cowboys.
double up.
Double
33,
fisted.
baby.
And what?
Illuminati.
Like Manchester United are always like the top 3 teams in the world. They kind of
Illuminati, he
The
says.
Lakers
back-
are.
Yeah,
35.
35.
Kevin Durant.
37. Who's 37? Sean Alexander?
Cowboys are the ones that buy the-
I feel like Ray.
The 3 sports.
Who is 30?
Sean Alexander.
Unfortunately, the
No, I
Eagles-
was just talking about teams that are
Old Seattle
considered the
Seahawk
most,
running back.
So I got a photographic
what they're
memory, and
worth.
someone the other day said 37 was their
Yeah, they're
favorite
always
number.
gonna make money.
I was like, what the fuck?
Lakers have fans everywhere.
I was watching a
Cowboys
stream, and they
fans
said 37 is their
everywhere.
favorite.
And I
Maybe it
used
was
to be a
Joey
Cowboys
C.
fan when I was a little kid.
Fuck, who was
My
it?
dad owned the video store, and those are all the
Cool story,
highlights I
Chow.
would
That was
see,
an
just
awesome.
Dallas Cowboy highlights.
It's a weird number.
Videos
Oh, maybe it was
and
Gino. It was Gino.
So I
It was
love the
Gino.
Cowboys. And then I
Yeah,
still like when they
and I
fired
thought
Tom Landry,
I thought it
still
stuck
rooted
out
for
to me
them
as
when
weird.
they had
37
8
being your favorite
Irvin
number.
and Smith and them, but
Thing
then,
is,
like,
you know,
eventually, like,
Gino's a bitch.
I don't know if it's like the biggest
Browns,
prime number. I don't. It's
sadly. I'm
weird.
stuck with the Cleveland Browns. So
Stuck is a good
Cool,
word for
man.
it.
Cool.
37 is a
So with
prime.
the
That's why.
announcers,
Okay.
Who were? I don't even know off the top of my head who the announcers were.
Numbers
I
talk.
I know Harry Carey did the.
I'm
Cup
gonna
speech, so
remove
get
myself
drunk
from
and
this
sing.
stream.
Take me out to the ball game.
I'm out.
Yeah, Harry Carey.
I'm not doing numbers
pretty
talk.
famous. I always liked Will Ferrell.
I'm done
He
with
did a pretty
numbers.
good
I'm done.
impression.
The chat's loving it though.
I like
SNL,
Harry
Harry Carey.
Yeah, the giant glasses.
Glasses, goggles.
JM.
Holy
sings
shit!
Vomited,
It's still 80s baseball.
an anal track by Carcass. I don't know. I don't know that song, JM, but I will Google it later. Ozone.
Yeah.
Ray. Ray, by any chance, did that truck hit you squarely in the head? No, it sideswiped me. Apparently, I don't know. I don't remember it hitting me, but
It
hit
didn't
me.
happen, Ray.
It definitely hit me. It
It
happened.
did.
But thank
Where's
you
the proof,
look,
Ray?
for your concern. Maybe
Why is he triggered over this comment?
PP Lemieux.
Simple comment.
Why does the
And
pooper
I mean, hold on, I gotta
whore
rewind
not
this.
come
I gotta
on
rewind this
anymore?
because he
Who's the
gets
pooper
fucking
whore?
massively triggered on this. Sorry, we'll go right back to it.
Go for it.
At me. It happened, Ozone. But thank you, Ozone, for
Hold on, sorry.
no, it sideswiped me. Truck hit you squarely in the head. No, Ozone. No, it sideswiped me. Apparently, I don't know. I don't remember it hitting me, but it hit
You don't
me.
know. You made it up.
definitely hit me.
It definitely hit me.
It happened, Ozone. But thank you, Ozone, for
Hey, like, why did he do that? Why did he biting his lip, trying to convince it? I think he's trying to convince himself, really, when it comes down to
I
it. But
think so.
Sir, maybe
Yeah, there's no proof that he ever got hit by a truck.
PP Lemieux.
we'll go back
No
live.
proof. It's all made up.
You know
Sorry,
where
I
else she
just had to
takes
watch
it,
that
don't you?
back. It's you know, there's little things like that that are telling into, gives you insight onto Ray's fabricated life.
I don't know that song.
It's made up for the GoFundMe.
You know that song.
I know that song. And no,
What's
we
with these podcasts are starting GoFundMe's as grifts?
And Noga, you're
Comics, too.
don't like that song at all.
Ray,
Sing Suede Head by
Melton.
Morrissey. I do know that song, but I know Suede Head's not in the lyrics, so I gotta like hear part of that song to know what that song is. But is that "Take Me Out Tonight"? Cause I wanna da 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 tonight. But I do know Suede Head by Morrissey.
I would never admit to liking Morrissey, even if I did.
Oh, I like
I like the Smiths, maybe some of the Smiths back in the day.
Because it would ruin your essence of being a cool guy.
Morrissey's based as fuck. I don't know if you hear interviews with that dude, but he's based, man. I like his attitude.
So sorry, I'm so. Why do you come here? Yeah, I do know that song.
Come on, Ray.
Yeah, I know that song too.
Get it together.
Sing it.
How come Ray doesn't have any bitches on anymore, yo?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question, dude.
Where them hoes, Ray?
They're
It's a
all
good song,
repulsed.
Where
They're
them
all,
hoes?
they're all either
I like
dead
Morrissey. I'm
or
a big
are fed up
Morrissey
with Ray.
Smith's fan. I will say that.
Give us some hoes
Ozone.
to
I
watch,
missed the dresser
bruh.
story. Can I get a recap? I have the
We've
dresser.
seen
It's at my
Quad. We've
aunt's
heard
house.
his stories.
I'll bring
We
it
need
here.
some.
It's coming.
We need some
coming,
fresh
Ozone.
meat in here.
Let me
coming,
guess, you
Ozone.
told the story twice tonight because I didn't know.
Oh god, now
it.
Dr.
Everybody
Chow's
know it.
going full
and
Earl
Ozone.
Skakel.
It's coming.
Where the pussy?
I got
I wear
Earl.
shorts in winter. Ray.
Where's he at?
Don't leave me
Early
open.
boy.
Jesus,
Where the-
Theo Hank. Jesus.
Oh, he's
Theo
not on my
Hank.
With the
board.
big tits. Yeah, what does Earl always say when he comes in
Apparently in Atlantic
chats?
City.
Where the pussy?
Watch my back.
Yeah.
Who says that?
God, how hammered was I?
Are you really like that desperate?
Yes, apparently I did. Apparently I
Me or Earl?
I'm a fucking loser. Dude.
No,
I'm
Earl.
Such a fucking loser. I'm sorry, Theo Hank.
Or both. Yeah,
But, I mean,
no,
yeah, I was gonna say
exactly.
wanna
both,
those
yeah.
videos sometime.
I mean,
that was just a
Really
perfect
interesting.
setup.
Who are
Hi,
you
Earl.
playing against in those videos?
Nothing, I
Big
was
J
just-
and those guys, or just regular?
Fucking
old
Earl, dude.
No, I was
pickup
just shooting
games?
at a
That guy's a
no, I was
fucking
just shooting at a
lunatic.
gym.
There he
the whole
is.
Gym was open at New York Sports Club in Connecticut when I was doing a show, and I just went in the gym and started.
So I
shooting
asked
baskets,
Earl
and
one
then I
day, like last week, like, hey, why don't you roast Ray?
camera on.
And he had like the most dismissive, like, no offense, Dr. Chow, Ray is not in my league. I'm one of the best roasters on earth, and Ray is just like an idiot, basically. He was trashing Ray, but also building himself up as like so good that it wouldn't even be fair. It was pretty funny, actually. You should probably clip it for your show because he was so cocky about it.
Earl would roast the shit out of fucking Ray. And Earl's not even that good, but it's just Ray is that bad.
It's a Morrissey song. American Cupcake. If only.
All right, let's
He
wrap
was
this up,
listing all of
Ray.
his accolades. I beat this guy on live TV. I beat this guy on live TV.
Cleveland.
Let's wrap this up.
It was pretty
Ray.
funny.
When next time I move, I'm definitely down for that. But yeah, you're not
Your
included.
mom's box.
Beloved Cheddar, ever
Mr.
considered
Ray.
doing a kid show like Mr. Ray?
Mr. Rager, that's funny as hell.
Mr. Rogers,
Sounds
Mr.
funny.
Ragers. I don't think I'm kid appropriate.
It's all the rage.
I don't think I'm kid appropriate, man. Finkelstein shit kid. Remember for when it. Any thoughts on the audio release of Shuli's sex tape where he refers to himself as dad? Shuli has a sex tape? No.
I mean, probably everybody really actually has a sex tape because everybody's pretty much filmed themselves having sex. Haven't you, Ray?
No. If I'm having
How
sex,
about-
He's
I'm
never
like,
had
thank
sex,
God
Quad.
no
That's
one-
why. Swing and a miss. Burn.
I don't want anyone. Yeah.
Hey, why don't you have a sex tape? It's hard to have a sex tape without having sex.
John
Ever.
does. He shows everyone his O face on stage. Have you ever seen that?
No.
Yeah, Ray does that all the
That's
time.
not good.
But people sent me clips of his stand-up for the. Again, it's gonna be
Chad
fun.
plays Ray doing
That
a
shit'll give you
fake
nightmares.
orgasm
You see
all the
John's
time.
O
I've seen
face.
that, yeah.
yeah.
can't
It's
do
so
that.
hilarious.
it's
It's
repulsive.
worse than that video today where the guy set himself on fire. I'll forget that in a couple weeks, but John's O face, I'll never forget. Never forget, right, Noga?
Oh, Ray is drinking tonight. That's
Yeah.
the first time I realized he had a beer.
Ray drinks every night. I mean, that's why the audacity to call Stuttering John or Chad an alcoholic. It's like, motherfucker, you have to look into a mirror. Look into a goddamn mirror, man. You drink every day of your life.
O face. His O face.
Well, I was telling Carlos the other day, like he needs to talk to him because he's on trazodone, he's on Capra, and he's drinking every day. And like one of these days, he's just not going to wake up.
Ketamine.
That's what's going to happen.
Or not ketamine. I always. Ray's not on ketamine. Or he might be. I don't know.
But those pills are way worse with the drinking than
Sure.
even kratom or.
Dude, they say on the bottle,
Smoking
do
weed.
not mix alcohol with this substance. I mean, it's right on the fucking warning tab.
He's basically taking sleeping pills and anti-anxiety pills.
He's basically
and
doing-
something that slows your blood
Yeah,
flow down.
he's
pressure.
basically doing fentanyl. I mean, he might as well be doing fentanyl.
Fetty's way better than the shit he's taking. Oh,
I'm kidding.
Retirement plan. I know. See, he has all the inside tracks to getting you some financial help, and you have an MBA. Maybe you guys could work together on that, and then you could be friends in the end. What do you think?
No, I don't know. Sing detachable penis. I don't know that.
I proposed
No
a couple
idea.
ideas
That
to
one?
Ray, and
That's
even
horrible.
offered to fund him.
Who's that by?
And he's just lazy as fuck,
Might
bro.
be suicidal tendencies. I'm thinking, or maybe not.
Dr.
It's a
Chow,
lost cause.
you want to
Oh
take
yeah, what?
you want to take this chat from JCB?
JCB in South Dakota or San Diego, SD, whatever it is. I can't unhear Ray talking about this guy licking his prostate. Keep
Oh.
up the hunt. Yes, sir. I know you're a huge hunter in the crowd, so
Dude, so that
we
was
appreciate all the hunters.
thank you, JCB. JCB in SD. Dude, so this was last week when we didn't do any hard hunting episodes. There was a clip that came out. Oh, dude, if we could find it, I mean, it would be hysterical. And now that I mean, it's not like JCB's, forgetting that anytime soon. So it's not, you know what I mean? It's not that big of a deal. But
Yes.
yeah, he was talking about he enjoyed rubbing his prostate or something ridiculous.
Yeah, so that was that Liam episode that he did where the guy was basically trolling him. He's like a fat retired comedian who was actually more successful than Ray. And I watched that episode. It was really, really fucking funny watching this guy Ray was talking about how he gotten his ass licked and then it triggered his prostate, which is just completely stupid,
Do you have a
Makes
clip?
no sense.
Do you have a clip of it, or do you know where a clip would be? I mean, I see one right here, but it's by somebody who I can't play.
I was
clips
gonna
from.
say, I think he shall not be named, who was
Yeah.
in the chat earlier. Shout out to him. We
Yeah.
can't be a hack like everyone else
No,
and
no,
play my
I-
lost interest. So
I just refuse to watch it.
yeah, but he did, I think he did clip it up. Shout out My Lost Interest. We'll give My Lost Interest shout outs, but we won't play his shit.
Yeah,
that's G shit if you do that. So
It's straight up G shit. That's that's actually the first rule in how to become a Chow. You just shout out Clippers like My Lost Interest, but don't play their shit.
But you make your own clips.
You make your own clips.
Do, yeah.
What's he showing us here?
Tweeted this.
First of all, I do not have a black eye. My husband. Oh no. I think
my husband
is
does
that
not
Christina
say-
C. Maybe they're talking about not.
So get your shit straight, Ray DeVito. All you do is lie with your little friends, but we all.
Ken's saying show transcript control F, but the thing is Ray takes his episodes off of YouTube and then puts them on Patreon. Patreon doesn't have a transcript.
Or something like
Right, yeah, because I thought
We'll
the
get
black eye
Ken
was
next
about
episode.
Joey
We'll cover it.
C's wife, like
I
had a
don't
black
know.
eye.
We got a
with
bunch
that
of
stuff.
clips in the hopper.
I
We'll go
understand
like
that's correct.
20, 30 minutes early next time and
So
play a
why
bunch
am
of
I
clips.
being-
So
But all right, here's the deal.
we
I
took
think
a little
I'm-
break, so we got a lot of
Joey's
stuff to get caught up on.
wife.
Don't worry about it.
I didn't bring up anyone. And I definitely didn't like. It just. I like the guy, but this is getting like too desperate. Every other day, him making these fake fights. Like the one day when he jumped on, he's accused me of things that like never. And he's like, "Well, what do you say to this? What do you?" And it's like, so I don't know. So I think I'm going to. He's
Well,
welcome.
if you think about it, that's what came between me and BYB and Stevie Lou is doing works. That's the same shit, man.
So, but here's the
That
deal.
started our
That was a
issues
quad
Okay.
after
deep breath.
Stuttering John thing happened.
So I think I'm taking a break. He's welcome to do the roast thing with me Wednesday because I already invited him to that. But like I'm out. Like I mean I do comedy for. A
Wow,
living.
you hear
I
it here
can't have
first.
this
Ray
thing
DeVito
about-
out of the Stevie Lou business.
And I met his wife, so I know she didn't like. She's not
So
involved in this
redacted,
stuff.
this whole
Do I
Stevie
think
Lou
it?
Ray
No,
thing.
Yeah, I mean,
would
it's
never
ridiculous.
think he did that, and I would also.
What are they
never-
mad at each other for? This is
I
one
don't-
thing I don't follow about all this.
Yeah, I don't even know, to be quite honest with you. I know Stevie was like, Ray was making fun of Stevie, and I think his wife, I'm pretty sure, last week or at some point on MLC within the last 5 days or something. And Ray took offense to that, and then Stevie took offense to that and was yelling at Ray, and then Ray was doubling down. And
I know Ray looks down on Stevie Lou because he thinks he's
Yeah.
like a much more achieved
Yes.
and accomplished professional comedian than
1,000%.
him.
1,000%.
But then Stevie Lou looks down on Ray because he's not like mentally disabled, you know.
Hey, Ray and Stevie Lou, you guys, I hate to break the fourth wall. You guys are equals. You guys are the same.
It balances each other out.
I mean,
Ray's
for fuck's sake.
few more
man.
credits in comedy balance out Stevie Lou's few more brain cells.
What are we? I mean, like, what are we talking about here?
And that's the thing. Everyone hates Stevie Lou. I've had him on with me and Mir like 4 or 5 times. He's always been good. He's always good as like a guy on there just chilling. I never had any beef with him, but like it's crazy how people have like hate him so much. Oh, he's eating his ball fingernails.
Yeah. He's eating his ball nails.
Just not
Ball
these guys
nails.
at the kids table when you show up though. Other than that.
What are they saying? Kids
No,
table?
just when
Come
I'm
on,
talking
man.
like comedians
Oh.
about like comedian things, it's like I don't want.
Yeah, when you're with
Oh, you're
real
saying Stevie's now at this. So Stevie has a seat with us at the kids table. Hey, Stevie, we accept you.
But I'm also
One of
there
us.
working. I'm like running a show and shit. I got
Come
other
join
things
us,
on my
Lou.
mind. I'm not there entertaining people. And he was very respectful. Last night. It was what do you call it? Another comedian that knew him as a friend of mine started talking to him. I did not know he was going to like bring
I
that
love
up.
that drop. I just love that
And-
movie.
good.
Yeah, so this
So
is
good.
I probably watched that movie like
Yeah, that-
77
that's
times.
I don't like being put in. It's like
It's not even a joke.
I don't need this. He's welcome to join the roast thing with me on Wednesday.
Mr.
But
Chow,
after
I
that,
have some
like,
good clips about that. Inviting Leo Gunn over there. And also I have some good clips of Ray inviting Leo Gunn over to Puerto Rican mommy's house. So it's like 6 months. The same behavior repeats. He gets invited over to a chatter's house and he invites everyone else over too.
He was talking about, or excuse me, Chad this morning.
And he
'cause I was
freaks out on him
FaceTiming
afterwards.
Tony
And Leo can
Mazur
probably
show.
attest this happened.
Morning Monday with Mazur. that thing.
Mason.
Yeah, he was talking a bunch of shit about your like that you went to an open mic this weekend, and he was saying that you still do open mics like for free. Is he just shit talking you for no reason?
No.
Or does he know?
Let's listen to Ray's answer. But this is one of the big things about tard hunting, combating
No,
misinformation.
here's the deal. As a
Listen.
comedian, yeah, I'll go to shows, and it's like practicing. If you're a basketball player, I go to places to practice.
It's a warm up.
Yeah, it's like I'll go to things to like practice, like jokes. So, yeah, last night I went to
I'm practically like Michael Jordan of stand-up comedy. I practice.
and did 20
Like
minutes.
Allen
I did
Iverson.
20 minutes.
Practice?
Just like work
You're talking
on
about
jokes. So,
practice?
yeah, I do that. Like that's what you're supposed to do.
He goes
I'm
there and writes
sorry,
down
I
everyone
work
else's
on
jokes,
jokes.
and then
Yeah.
goes and tells them on roast.
What a loser I am. Sorry that I take this. Yeah, I'm not there because like
We
I'm
talk
like, I
about
just, like,
practice?
yeah, I need to work on stuff. I need to work on jokes to do it. Someone else should be going to some and working on jokes.
Yes.
Nah, that
the
same set
answer,
he's been
baby,
doing
right
for
there. Look at
a
that.
year is great.
Dr.
isn't it?
Chow rolling out the
Isn't it the
bobbleheads.
Celibacy.
Going full DeVito on us here, live.
Read.
I'm
Celibacy.
the king of the
Celib-
bobbleheads.
Wait till you're married. Songs and dances. Like
Oh, back to
it's
this.
just so fucking
No, I
corny.
guarantee
It's
Ray
great.
just goes to the open
Yeah,
mic
that
to
was
steal
disturbing
jokes
To see that thing, like, why are you trying to bring me
and
into,
get like a free beer or
fake
two,
fights?
and then
I'm
tell
not-
his
I'm
shitty
not doing
jokes.
that. Like,
Yeah, when Ray,
so-
that's what Ray means when he says pick up a pen. He means go out to comedy clubs, pick up a pen, and copy the jokes.
Write everything down on the napkin that they gave you with your beer as fast as possible.
A he probably pockets that napkin to use as a some sort of thing to dry him off later when he showers at the gym, looking at other naked men. He probably writes it down on his fucking forearm.
Probably takes a picture of it and then like puts it through Google Translate.
Yeah.
Again, it's
Oh, so
Listens
he
to
meant
it while he's
tag
on the
Joey C
treadmill.
and not me?
maybe that's the deal because that's all I can figure
Jesus.
out. Obviously, he's never hit his chick. You've never said he has hit his chick.
No.
Like that's never been brought up anywhere, so it had to be a mistake,
It's
man.
PSP.
And
I'm
then
guessing.
I would never suspect him of doing that. Like, I would assume, yeah. What? So that was weird. It's like, where did this like he did that when he was on MLC and brought up some weird shit that was out of context,
Whose dog is
asking
that?
me like, so this, and that, and like
Quads.
things that have never happened.
the
Like, so you
fucking
denied
dog
it? I
up.
was like, dude, I have no idea.
I
what
know
you're
my
talking
dog
about.
barks, but
That's like a bunch of gibberish.
That's my show.
Someone coming up to, hey man,
he's allowed
so,
to bark.
You hit this car that had an
I'm
old
surprised
lady
Ray
in it,
hasn't
and,
interrupted
and
us.
Oh, you're talking.
I don't
you're
mind
talking about the
a
Bobby
barking dog,
Tamburo
but
shit?
Ray freaks
Like,
out.
That came up. Is that the one you were bringing up?
No.
Oh, Leo
Like, 'cause
Gunn's
he was
clarifying
brought
the
up
story.
one too.
Yeah, you want to take it, Chow?
Yeah, Leo Gunn, $10. Mommy invited Ray for a home cooked meal and invited me, Teamster Tim, and KB along. Oh, he invited me, Teamster Tim, and KB along. Then Carlos Danger invites Ray for the weekend, and he invites me and Stancil without asking Carlos first. What a maroon! No, exactly. And there's a great episode of that I was on of Carlos Danger's podcast that Ray came on the weekend after this happened, or the day this happened, where Uncle Reek and Mommy goes on Shuli Network and starts complaining about what happened, and Ray's all mad, and it's like some things change and some things are exactly the same. This is like 6 or 7 months ago, right before AC the first time. And if you go back and watch this episode, it's like Ray's getting all worked up about it and like, she never invited me. No, like, and freaking out and like, oh, it was crazy to watch. It popped up on my like YouTube, like watch again. So I just put it on because I was like, oh shit, I was on this. I don't remember it. I don't remember exactly what happened. And I watched it and it was Ray like freaking out just like he was in January about like
About the
nothing,
Carlos
basically.
sleepover.
Yeah. Like, yeah. And the circumstances were the exact same. It was so funny.
And so this is a different time where, because didn't he invite Leo Gunn again to the Carlos Danger sleepover or something?
No. So the one 6 months ago was the Uncle Reek and Mommy thing that he's talking about in
No,
the
I know
first
that.
part. And then the Carlos Danger one was around like
January.
Yeah, like a month ago or so, when he was all wasted and the camera was on him where you could actually see him sticking his hand in his pants and rubbing his balls and sniffing it by his nose and shit. It's fucking funny.
Okay, I see what you're
Yeah.
saying.
All right, what do we missing?
Well, that's uncomfortable, but yeah, that guy's a that guy.
Thank you for
lost one. I didn't
clarifying
mind
that, Leo.
guy, but then the second, someone just took a picture with me at a show and put it on their Instagram story, and he like doxed all our information. It was like, you're a piece of shit, dude.
Oh, he's talking about the Buffalo
chick?
stripper.
Yeah,
that was him?
like
He's prob-
you're a piece of shit.
Oh, is he talking about
Yeah,
you?
Like, why would you do that, dude?
No, I think he's
So
talking
no
about
one's allowed to take
Sheckler
a
because
picture with
Sheckler
me?
made a
Ah.
video
Their
about
fucking
her.
Social security numbers
Sheckler's the
and
man.
Everything. Like, you're a
Yeah.
garbage, dude. You suck.
Gulp. Gulp, 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 gulp,
So,
gulp.
yeah,
Full sip, aka
yeah,
Red
he's
Bar.
a piece of shit. Teddy, Ray, were you blacked out drunk the whole time in AC? No, I was only there one night, but I did get high. I think once I got high when I was drinking, that's when I was like,
By the
smoked me
time you
up.
did that
Someone
stream with
smoked me
Stevie
up.
Lou and
Oh, I was
Melton
out of
on
it,
the
yeah, I was
floor,
out.
you could tell you were feeling no pain, but
Yeah.
it was still funny. It was a
lick,
great show.
Yeah, so to answer your question, yes, he
Well,
was.
that's the other thing, too.
blackout,
I just
essentially.
only got to walk 10 feet and go to bed, so it was fine. I enjoyed it. Like
That
that's
episode was
why-
nuts, man.
That's why I had no
Someone smoked me up.
inhibitions.
I don't know
mean,
who,
all right,
though.
I'm just gonna get wasted and pass out. Like that's it. I had fun.
Smart
My
move.
apologies to Teal Hank.
It's all
for
that
making me
counts,
watch
Ray.
30
This
has been
minutes
a
of my
very fun
basketball
show.
videos
Very fun show. Very fun week.
outside of
Very
that,
fun, Ray.
It was all good. Franken shit kid. Finkelstein shit kid. Was it an educational video for sex ed to his kids?
So Shuli's kids are homeschooled, so
Oh.
it all makes full circle on that one.
He has a
Not
sex
nice.
tape?
Not nice, Finkel. Shit.
I'll be
kid.
honest. If I
Finkelstein.
had sex and it was like a fucking awesome
Finkelstein
Yeah.
shit kid.
uh,
Mr. Rapey, Mr. Ray.
It wasn't. It wasn't.
Oh, it
Ray.
was- oh, you
wasn't
saw it.
awesome.
Mr. Rapey
No,
Ray.
no, no.
Oh.
I'm saying you're hypothetical.
But I'm like, go ahead and leak it. Go ahead and leak it. It's me and this crazy hot chick that's like, and I'm like fucking amazing in it. I'm in
It
good
wasn't.
shape and everything. I'd be like,
You
I'd be
weren't.
like, I'm like, whatever you do, don't leak it. Don't leak it. I'm like, don't leak
Nope.
it.
Ray,
Oh.
you're a virgin. It's
Good one, Ray.
confirmed.
Good one.
Alright.
As he's winking.
Only if it's filmed from a good angle, right?
Yeah. Peter Chicken Man Brennan. Ray just got here.
Peter Chicken Man
Uh,
Brennan.
Did Ray address Chud doxing his sis? No.
Uh-oh.
No.
Uh-oh.
I have no
Uh-oh.
idea about.
He's about to blow.
I have no idea about this.
If it happened, I missed
shit.
it. And I wouldn't. Don't start saying her name, and maybe he's trying to trick you into it. See?
Yeah.
Let's see what
The
they're doing.
chat told me they did.
I sing Sandler's Hanukkah song.
Could you see steam coming out of his ears right there?
That's a great
Or
song,
question
yeah.
marks,
Rod
confusion
Crew.
coming from his brain? One of the
gonna-
two.
I don't know, but he's about to lose his mind if he finds
Anybody
out.
half a Jew?
Because on MLC they were talking about
I forget
his sister a lot.
Great Scott, enjoying the show, Ray. Thank
Brennan,
you, Great Scott. You're
Chad, all of them were talking about it. The chatters.
all right. We're all caught up.
Yes, thank
I want to
God.
thank everyone for hanging. But again,
Thank
the
you. No,
MVP
no, seriously, Ray, thank
of this
you.
stream is Jason Bentley.
Thank you,
We're
Ray.
Brave staff.
Chow, you
Jason
called this too.
Bentley.
Jason Bentley, MVP of the chat.
And also
That's a
shout out
callback right
to
there.
our
Jason
MVP.
Bentley confirmed.
Oh, man.
Vaping
They're
Dago's
too
always
good
the
eggs. Too
MVP.
good eggs, these guys.
He's a good egg.
Yeah, they're fucking awesome. All right, I love everybody. Everyone, head over to do your plugs.
Go to
Where
Pat
can
Dixon's
people find
stream.
you?
He's coming up at 11. Go check out Pat
BYB,
Dixon.
At BYB.
Ray, send
_
everyone over to
PMB
Tard
on
hunting.
YouTube.
We got to
Of
do
course,
post game wrap up.
We do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 o'clock Eastern, Sunday at 5 o'clock Eastern. But we also
All right, we don't need to
have-
hear his plugs. I'm gonna mute his plugs. You don't need to be go watching BYB. Chow.
Oh.
What? Sorry, Harold, I muted him for his plugs.
That's at Sniper Network 1. So please go there. and
Wasn't
subscribe.
wasn't
We're trying
Quad
to get that one
complaining
monetized,
saying
too.
doing snipes is the laziest thing you can do? Last
Hey,
time
I'm
we
like
sniped.
saying anyone who snipes a piece
I think he was just saying it today.
Yes,
Yeah.
me too. Well, you said trolls are shit earlier, and I was like, I had to confess on that one too. I'm a troll too. Fuck, what? I'm a piece of shit, Ray.
One
You
of
know
us.
that. That's-
Google gobble, one of us.
One of your
We
favorite
accept him,
pieces
one of
of
us.
shit.
Google gobble, one of us.
Christ.
You eat pieces of shit like me for breakfast, right?
Yeah. Everyone, all right, everyone head over to P. Dixon. Go watch Pat.
Go watch
Dixon. He's a
Pat.
good egg.
He's a good egg.
Hackamania.com.
Hackamania, it's good. I'm going to take a train.
May 31st to June 2nd. It's going to be good times. All right. I love everybody. That's our stream. Peace. Ooh, Patreon. Patreon.com.
Oh, my God.
Peace.
Oh, my God.
Peace. Wait, no. Patreon. Go to my Patreon. $3. All right, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Tard Hunting episode 6 coming to a rapid halt there.
Not bad.
Not bad. Not a bad one. Not one of the the worst.
I'll give it 3 tards. I was excited to be back in the saddle. 3 out of 5 tards.
Hell
I think
yeah.
our last one I gave 4 out of 5 tards. Yeah, I missed last night, because it was late night, and then I missed. We missed a few during the week because Ray was being a little rat-like and changing things up on us. So
I'm trying to adjust your camera here. Keep talking. You're doing
yeah.
great.
So yeah, I think I was just excited to be here. Back in the major
saddle.
leagues. Yeah,
So
sniping and watching a little baseball. Keep on the baseball analogy. So, what do you think of the episode?
I'm gonna say it was an 8.7.
8.7.
No, it was honestly speaking. I mean, it's just another quad episode. Hi, quad. How you doing?
Yeah.
It's he only mentioned the roast one time, which was very shocking, to be quite honest with you. I thought he was gonna really dive into this epic roast that's coming up with just him in his hand. I mean, not really much. I mean, I think we made that show more tolerable than if you were to just watch that show. I mean, maybe Jason Bentley and Vaping Dago disagree, but I mean, it wasn't horrible.
It wasn't horrible, but I kind of like that sometimes with Quad, and it's just him repeating stuff. So we don't have to listen as intently. We can kind of get off on tangents and, do our own stuff a little bit. So that's the idea of Tard Hunting. We're not intently looking for everything he says, and we don't need to count the 17th time he's repeated the same story within an episode. Sometimes we'll go on tangents and talk about numbers. Hate it, switch it back over to Ray, and you can listen to one of his stories for the 17th time. But yeah, no, I thought it was good, and I'm looking for some new blood though. I'm glad we got a date for the roast coming up, and I'm looking for some new guests. Those are 2 things I'm really looking forward to.
New guests or new tards?
Both. I want him to have no, I want to stick with Ray, and I want to see who he's going to be having on coming up. I'd like to see new guests come on his show who aren't familiar with him.
Gotcha.
Like quad over and over again is like, I don't know, it's repetitive, but he's a repetitive show from a repetitive guy. So
yeah, you can't really expect anything else.
Yeah. But I would like to see some new guests coming on Ray's show. And then I would also like to see I can't wait for the roast. I think the roast is going to be hilariously bad and cringe.
Dude, it's going to be historically bad and cringe. It might be one of the worst things we have probably ever witnessed together. Now, so I'm glad you brought this up because he was talking about doing this roast on Wednesday, and that's the day I do the Win by 2 show. So if it happens to coincide, we might have to break away to do the Tard Hunting. I mean, or I could try to wrap it up quicker that day. We'll have to figure that out, but I noticed that.
We'll figure it out. I can pop on the flagship show, and we can do a little show within the show for it.
Yeah, we might have to do that.
We'll figure it out. That's an important one. And then, yeah, I'm just looking at the chat. Thank you all the fellow Tard Hunters out there who stuck with us. And yeah, Mr. Chow, one of my my young offspring, says Dixon always says he doesn't want to be trolled, and he's heard him mention it a couple times. So yeah, I think if we do expand out the Tard Hunting brand, I think target number 2 is going to be Nap Dixon.
I have someone else possibly. I'll discuss off air. We'll save it. I'm spoiler alert, I'll be covering him on Wednesday for the second time, but we'll have to save it. And I see a couple people saying you gentlemen are doing D-Man69 says you gentlemen are doing the Lord's work. We salute all our fellow Tard Hunters. We appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for attending here today. Again, it's to watch Ray could be very tiresome, and you might feel like batting and beating your head against a wall or something, or jumping off a cliff, or downing, a bottle of vodka to just ease the pain. So that's what tard hunting is for, to express your grievances and kind of go through the Ray DeVito experience together with like-minded people. But yeah, man. But this has been great. Tard hunting episode 6. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I had to say here, but I think I'm good, Chow. Wednesday, Win by 2 will be on Wednesday morning, like 11 a.m. Chow, you have anything coming up this week?
Yeah, I think we got a few interviews on Mir Muska lined up. So just keep an eye out for those. I think we have a couple of really good ones coming up, actually. I know we're trying to get the Joey C and Ryan Katsu Rivera thing booked. We're supposed to do it tonight, but got pushed. So we got a few really good ones that are dab related, and then some non-dab related ones. So if you like my vibe, go check out Mir Musk. I'm usually on there.
Yeah, and if you watch the last Win by 2 episode, I can't stand Little Mir. He makes me want to fucking never drink milk again. We'll just leave it there. Dr. Chow, thank you so much. We appreciate your time as always, guys. Thank you in the chat. We'll look into Dixon. Dixon might be the next guy that we go after. I see a lot of people requesting Dixon and letting us know that Dixon is live and such and stuff. Well, this is still brand fucking new, so we're gonna branch out and do a bunch of other cool things with this. So I'm very excited. I'm looking forward to it. Dr. Chow, like I said, as always, thank you so much. Chat, thank you so much, and everyone who super chatted in the day here. I'll just give a quick rundown. Thank you to everyone. Shouldn't be long. Just give me 1 second, and then we'll get out of here. And unless Ray DeVito's live tomorrow, then Wednesday morning, like I said, Win by 2. Beloved chatter today, Jeff Closer, Leo Gunn, Colt C, Leo Gunn again, JCB in SD, and Leo Gunn. Thank you guys so much for helping support the show. We do appreciate that around here. Dr. Chow, until next time, my man. Thank you so much.
Shout out Dalish.
See you next time, guys. Stay Mega G and